Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrap and Happy. I want to do a quick flip through of my latest, and it is a custom order. It's a gift for a friend of mine. We've been friends since high school. She's going to be a grandmother in December, and this is a baby book for her to use with her granddaughter. And I know what you're thinking. I'm not old enough to have friends who are grandparents, but it's true. I am. Not only that, I have my own. Anyway, I wanted to just flip through real quick and show you this. And also, it is a design team project for Nevermore Creations 17.com. I used her baby steps journaling card set in here. It's got like I want to say 34 journaling cards, no pages, just the baby cards, and they're very vintage looking. They're very sweet and old-fashioned, and I thought it would just go really well with, you know, kind of up against the Disney. I just thought it would be really cute. And this is white. It was white. It was actually this white muslin stuff, and I sprayed it with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. And these are just I printed out a bunch of free Disney Winnie Pooh images, and I printed a whole page of them, and I cut them in strips, and some of them are actually used as side tucks or pockets or whatever, but then others I cut, you know, used a 1-inch hole punch and just punched out little circles. I never cover the front of a little golden book. I don't know why. Other people do, and it doesn't bother me when they do, but for some reason I just think it's kind of sacred. I'll leave it just like it is. If she wants to do something, it will not offend me. But and this page here is for a sonogram picture. So I put her a little note so she would, because I don't have one of her daughter's sonogram picture, so we can just put that there. And I also used this paper pad, Lullaby, and it is a 6x6, and it's really cute. It's got that might be too bright for you to see. That light is awfully bright. Anyway, it's got the same thing in there, pink, done in pinks and in blues, so you can use it for whatever. And I even used some blue of this blue stuff in mine, just because I don't necessarily think pink and blue are assigned to anybody necessarily. Anyway, so if it's not a Disney thing, here is it is going to be Lindsay's baby journaling cards. Okay, so also in here there are a bunch of ultra paper clips. The page came in out of here, kind of like this, with a bunch of little cut aparts, and there was 1 through 12 for the months, 1 through 12 months, and so I made them all paper clips and just stuck them in places so she can use them, you know, on the right day or right picture or whatever. But these 3 are from Lindsay's, from Nevermore Creations 17, and I love this. The baby's riding the stork, and there are little babies floating around in the little lily pads. And the baby is in the center of the rose. I just love that one. And here's a mommy with her baby in a cradle. A real diaper pen. When's the last time you saw one of those? And I found a bunch of, I Googled free Disney Winnie Pooh images and printed up a bunch to make journal cards out of. And I also have some Mickey and Minnie, and I made ultra paper clips with the Mickeys and Minnies. I also like, when it's a gift, I like to, or I guess really when it's not too, but I'll get stickers, but I'll just add the whole page. I had to cut this one in half because it was huge, but I'll add the whole page into the journal. That way whoever is decorating a page or journaling on a page, they can, you know, decorate how they want it done. And this is one of the strips I was telling you about. I printed out a whole page of these and then just cut them in to little strips so that it can be like a side tuck, or across the bottom a belly band, or if it's a small enough one, you can use your 1-inch hole punch and just cut out. And I did that a lot throughout, and have a bunch of little 1-inch Winnie babies. I can't remember where I got this, but I love it. It's a honey pot with some glittery honey and some bees. Here's an example of the other, some of the 2-month and 3-month paper clips, just kind of stuck on a pocket. And then here's months 4, 5, and 6, just stuck here. She can put them wherever she wants them. And I like this. To enjoy the little things. And this is actually a postcard that came in the mail. It is a piece of junk in my junk journal. Imagine that. I leave a lot of empty spaces for writing or adding photos or ephemera or you know, whatever. But I try to leave actually more empty than not. And so most everything is clipped on so that it can be moved and journal on, then put in a pocket, or, you know, she could attach it if she wants. But I try to leave as much journaling space as possible. This is a little grouping of lollipops, and her grandmother's name is going to be Lolly, and her husband's is going to be Pop, which I think is absolutely adorable. So they are Lolly and Pop, and so there's lollipops throughout here as well, and some more month paper clips. The center of this signature, it's a Minnie Mouse. This is one of Lindsay's cards, and this. And these make great, this size 6x6 make really great pockets, because you know, just cut it in half, and it's a 3x6. I had to cut probably a ½ inch off or whatever to make it, you know, not too long, but they're perfect size pockets, and I don't feel like I'm wasting a whole sheet of something by just cutting off a little bit to make a pocket. This is a planner pocket folder thing. I don't even know what. I don't use a planner, but I like to put them in junk journals so that I have an extra, you know, a flip out, which is fun, and then a couple extra pockets. And then here is a journaling card with a lollipop on it. And this can actually be turned either way. It can go this way or this, whichever, you know, she wants. A lot of people, when they make these, they'll make a pocket on one of the pages of the book, or attach something, and I never do. I don't care if you do. It doesn't offend me or bother me, but I like to leave the story intact. That way it's still a storybook. So, you know, if you're reading it along, you've got a picture of your baby here. I would just read that page into the story. or go through it and just read those pages to the kid. You know, but then I'm kind of special. I don't necessarily do things like everybody else does. Anyway, this little bag, it's a little treat bag, and I have another one in the bag. And I thought it would be, the colors are bright and fun, and just added some pieces of fabric. This is one of Lindsay's cards, and in here are some little cut aparts that I didn't necessarily cut apart, because I was afraid they'd fall down at the bottom and get lost. So she can cut them apart and use them, or she can, you know, just use them still attached, or make like this one, she can make a little booklet out of it. She's crafty too, so she can do stuff. And this is from Lindsay as well. And I was going to say, if Lindsay has nevermorecreations17.com has a print and ship option. So if you can certainly download things and print them yourself, or if you want her to or need her to, she will print and ship to you. It's a cute baby piglet. I think they're so adorable in the baby version of these guys. It's 2 signatures. Here's the binding. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you. It's my very first hidden binding, I think it's called, where I made the book, or I made the spine, added the spine, and then another little spine for where I sewed the signatures in, and then attached that to the actual book. I liked it. It was interesting. I mean, a little bit nerve-wracking just because it was my first one, and I have to, you know, wanted it to be done well. But it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. And here's a little strip of these baby animals across the bottom as a pocket, and then just adding the little punch outs of these all around through the book. Some more stickers and another little paper clip. But look at her, isn't she pretty? I love this picture. You know, what's she thinking? I don't know. Babies. Another one of Lindsay's. And this is a teeny tiny pocket. I don't know. Isn't it cute? With some teeny tiny pom-poms. Guest check. A top tuck. You know, I've made this video more than once because one, my battery died, and then I tried to do it again, and then my card was full, so now I'm doing it again. So I can't remember what I've said to you or not, but I downloaded a bunch of free Disney Winnie Pooh and Baby Pooh images to make journaling cards out of, because my friend's favorite Disney character is Winnie the Pooh. So, and this book is for her as a grandmother baby book or whatever. So that's why there's so much Pooh, Winnie Pooh stuff. Top tuck, and then here's the little booklet with lollipops. And this is another one of those planner folder things, pocket insert things, and a few strips that I didn't use in the book of just the little Pooh character. In the center of this signature is Jay-Z. A beehive and some little glittery beads. Another little treat bag with some fabric on it, and another, it's an altered Mickey clip. Some lollipops. Little baby Eeyore and Piglet down here. I like to leave, I like to put in stickers. I think I said that already, but like I said, I've made this video several times, so I like to just put in whole packs of stickers that I would like to use in the book, but I don't know where they would like them used. So she can just put them wherever and however. And this is the top of this little treat bag here. It was too tall, and so I cut off some and just glued all the pieces together so it wouldn't, you know, fall open. So it's really 2 pockets. It's got one in the back and then one inside the bag. So you could, you know, put several things in here if you wanted. And these are, there's a couple of them in this book, Disney Trivial Pursuit cards. And I think that's it. That is it. Oh, I need to fix that. Okay, good to know. All right, well, that is it. Thank you so much. And I hope that this, by the time I merge all these together, all these videos, or I don't put the same thing in there twice, and that, you know, I hope it's cohesive. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good day.